Good evening, everybody. RVDebs here. It's Tuesday night, and I am a few minutes late. Not too bad, though. I was just running late today, just a regular, I don't know, time gets away from me. Hi, Debbie June. First person in today. How you doing? Hi, Linda. Let everybody get comfortable, right? Take your time. I've just been watching the Queen, the funeral, and just hi, Bill. Hi, Sally. There's Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Yeah, I was going to take a shower, and time got away from me today. I don't know how that happens. Hi, Timothy. Here we are, Tuesday, September 13th, 2022. It just seems like yesterday was the beginning of summer. Hey, Amanda. It's already September 13th. So we've got another couple weeks. I think that's going to do it. Hi, Margie. I'm doing good. I mean, I have no complaints as far as how I'm doing. Hey, John. Happy Tuesday. I really don't even know today what I want to talk about. So if anybody has an idea, let me know. Hi, Martha. Yeah, it's like time just flies by. Like next month is October. Jeez. Which is kind of strange. Summer's not over. Well, it was 90. I think it was like 98 today. But my God, it was cold in my house. So I actually have long pants on. So you've been loving those little mini videos. What I did is I just went back in my as much as I keep. I don't keep all my videos. Usually when I upload a video, I delete most of it because it takes too much space on my phone. But anyway, those short little videos, I do keep the ones that are really cute. And as I go back through my videos, I find them if they're short, and I can put them on real quick. And it's kind of fun. I didn't think I was going to get into the shorts, but I can see that now, especially with my dogs. I can only go so many seconds getting them to do stuff. Right, Rosie? Hey, hi, Linda, camp goer one. Yeah, anyway, so I'll be doing some more shorts. They're fun and they're really easy. I didn't think they were going to be easy, but if it's just something like a little something, I do that a lot. I'll take a little snippet and I put them all together for my videos. Hi, Doreen. I'm kind of pooped. I don't know why I'm feeling tired. Yeah, Rosie. Now she's getting older. She's 15 and a half. She did that video was from when she was 13. Rosie, I have to yell at her. Sneeze. Sneeze. She's like, why? Well, that's good that you get to travel. I stay right here in one spot just about. Hello, Rosanna. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. I know that there's not a day that goes by that I don't miss my family. Yeah. And even today, I was speaking to a woman that I speak to on a regular basis now. And I got tears in my eyes because I'm just thinking about like how it's supposed to be, how that's how I planned it. But you know what? Our plans, they don't always go the way we think they should go. And you just have to kind of roll with it, right? You just got to roll with the punches of life. I mean, I feel really fortunate. I was talking to somebody in SL, and they said they wanted to be honest with me and tell me about themselves. And the person has MS, and they no longer are able to walk. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, and this person has a really good attitude. I would have never thought that they were, having so much physical struggles that MS does. So it kind of snapped me out thinking, well, poor me, because hey, I'm comfortable. I am in a place where I can afford to live. I'm in a safe spot. Um, the good things. I'm not always thrilled about being alone a lot. And you guys know that already. Yeah, it's nice. That's nice, Marilyn. Yeah, so we all have our struggles, and some people's worse than others. So when you think that you're really bad, think about somebody that's in worse shape than you are, and there are many people. So, but we're still human beings, and we all want to be loved, and we all want to feel like we're, needed. And I mean, I'm needed by my dogs, right? Hi, Louise. I and I was talking to my friend Amy, who lives behind in another apartment, but the next one over. And we happened to talk today, which was nice. And she feels exactly the same. And she's from here. She was raised in this area, but she said there's nothing to do. I think I think she's a little hard of hearing. She still hears me, but sometimes I have to really like yell at her. She can see pretty good. I mean, I'm walking her and I see there's a cat across the street on a lawn and just the shadow of a cat, and she sees it. I don't know how she sees it. But yeah, my neighbor was saying the same thing. There's not much to do here. Um, because even dating, if you go on a dating site as an older person, because everybody has a right to, find people, everybody's over an hour away. And that makes it really difficult. Like, who's going to drive? I'm not going to drive an hour or two just to say hello. Hi, Sally. Hi, Doreen. Hi, Julia. Hello, Mr. My stroke recovery, my body, my choice. Hello. That's a hard one to say. Hi, Kimberly. Wow, that's sad, Kimberly. Yeah, and she's got a positive attitude. So does this person. I just feel bad that, I don't know. It is heartbreaking when you see someone that's suffering or that finally tells you about them, really about themselves, and you're like, oh my gosh. And age really doesn't matter because this person's 55, you know. But not but, there's no but there. It's just I guess as we get older, and my crowd is an older crowd usually. We start thinking about, how comfortable are we going to be? Who's going to check in on us? Because people say, well, why don't you move if you don't like where you live? And that's right. Why don't I move? But I have a lot of reasons why I don't move, because it's expensive. I really don't know anybody in these places that I think I would like. I don't even know if I'd like it. So I'm just hanging out, I'm just hanging out here. Oh man, Doreen, I'm so sorry. She said, I got some bad news. A friend of mine a few days ago, I've known since we were 13 or 14 years old, found out that she has cancer. It's inoperable. Not given long to live. Really feel bad she's going through that. Oh, that's terrible. Heartbreak. That's something nobody wants, is to be known, that you've got cancer and it's going to get you, it's. Hi, Regina. Hi, Linda. I think I said hello. Yeah, it's expensive to move, and then it's a gamble. Like, who's to say, first of all, that I'm going to even be happy in another place? I don't really know what I'm going to do. I think life just works itself out, hopefully, and I do have an open mind, and hopefully, maybe someday, somebody special will come into my life again. Uh, I don't know. So I'd love to do some more travel. Like, I'd like to go to Santa Fe and see what it's like there. And I would like to go. Well, there's so many places I'd like to go. I'd like to just travel a little bit. Oh, Regina, that's hard luck too. I'm so sorry. Hi, Ida. I'm pretty good. I'm very grateful today. No, Timothy, I don't think that's gonna happen. And I do have somebody interested in my travel trailer. They said they'll be coming this weekend. I don't know if it's gonna be the one that buys it, but I answered a bunch of questions about it. And hi, Kutchut. But if I get a little nest egg of some sort, well, I don't know for sure, Bill. It's not just because someone's looking. Hi, Donna. And this person has 3 children, and they were asking me, "Is there room for 3 kids?" Well, yeah, there's room for 3 kids. It's kind of small. I wish you could buy her too, because I know you'd love her. How are you, Donna? So anyway, I've been watching the funeral procession with the Queen. That was really moving. People cheering and clapping as she went by, and it was heavy. Hey, Tart. Oh my God, Linda, that's sad news too. Jeez, a lot of sad news going on. Yeah, you just gotta be grateful when you have when no news is good news. What, Lily? No, that's great, Louise. Well, you're still young, 56. Yeah, take some classes. It's not over. Philly's winning. Yay. Good, Bill. Grandma Yoda, you're too sweet, because I feel like I'm definitely not 17. Can you imagine 17? When I was just 17. Lily, you being silly. You are. She's on the chair being silly. I don't think so. I don't think so. You see her over there on the chair? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's funny when you turn a camera on a dog, it's like they freeze up. Be happy I'm a 900-year-old Jedi Master. Okay. My little dog's sweet. That one's Lily. She's a long-haired Chihuahua, and she's got quite the personality. She's staring at me because I turned the camera around. She is cute, Dogobin. How are you? And that's her if you hear squeaking. Yeah, you know what, Bill? I'm gonna have to if I ever come visit you, if you know wherever you are, I'll bring you some Jack in the Box. Hello, RV living with the geezer. Welcome. You didn't well, you ate, but you didn't eat like a hog. No, I don't have any children. I never did have kids. My husband, when I married him, we got married like late, and he had three, which they were adult just about then too. So I never had kids, and I wish I did. I mean, I would have loved to have been a mom. I think I'd have been a really good mom, but I always protected myself from pregnancy because I loved my father so much. And I thought if I'm going to have a baby, they're going to have a father. And that's so I never got pregnant. TMI, Doggo Ben. Way TMI. It's funny. That sort of stopped me, didn't it? So, yeah, I'm just spending a lot of my time trying to do more videos, trying to make my channel more active so that it can keep going. I haven't been painting. I'm going to try to get out the paints and start painting. Jewelry, I haven't made any jewelry in a while because it's in Kathy and Mark's garage, but it's going to get cooler and I'll go visit them and I'll make jewelry. And eventually I'm going to move it all here. I'm not young enough to get kids. Oh no. You want to use my glasses? No, I'm way past having children. As a matter of fact, I've got two little dogs, and that's all the kids I need. And the weather is definitely better. The weather here now feels like a regular summer instead of a furnace. Well, I'm thinking about I really do want to be able to make, my necklaces and stuff here. It's a lot of beads. I think I'm going to clean this whole thing out and I could rearrange it. Thank you, RV Living. I try to do videos. It's hard, and people, I don't do them right. Everyone tells me, not everyone, but there's always someone that tells you what you did wrong. Doreen says I fixed a chuck roast with potatoes, carrots for dinner. Yum. Haven't had it in a long time. Tasted good. Oh, that sounds good. Timothy said I'm making spaghetti sauce from fresh tomatoes. Takes forever to cook. Sounds delicious though. From fresh tomatoes. Could I paint you Yoda? I don't know. I don't think so. I'd have to see something that would make me I don't really I'd have to look at something to paint it. Let's see. Oh, is it? It's predicted that we're gonna have a cold winter. Well, we had a cold winter last winter. I guess winter. Donna, I caught you on two shorts on my phone. One where you were singing about cutting my hair with the rusty scissors. And Blue Bayou. Those two videos in particular, they're my TikTok videos. When I sing like that, yeah, I sing it on TikTok and now I can share it on YouTube as a short. So that's what I did. They're fun. They are fun. I'm so sorry, Linda. That's terrible. I'm so sorry for your loss. I know who you are, Yoda. I know you're the Star Wars Yoda. Yoda. Don't you put in, do you put in, Timothy, we're talking about making spaghetti sauce from scratch. So you just peel tomatoes and stew them. Do you put in like, the basil and the oregano? Do you put in, sugar if it needs it? Do you put anything like any kind of paste, tomato paste? Yeah, that was the last video when I was in Goodwill, Tart. I got myself a blouse. Raining in Vegas, that's kinda nice. That's a nice change. Yeah, you put sugar sometimes in spaghetti sauce if the tomatoes are a little sour, not a lot. I mean, a big pot of spaghetti, you'd put like a couple teaspoons. Right. No, you don't put cornstarch in spaghetti sauce. Wrong. Fresh garlic, onions chopped up is what I would do. And of course, if they're fresh tomatoes, are even better. Hi, Julie. I'm a pretty good Italian cook. I can cook some good sauce. I can make eggplant parmesan and that kind of stuff really good. Lasagna, baked ziti. How nice, Timothy. He's making 4 gallons of spaghetti sauce for a church dinner. I don't know if I'd go through the hassle of like real tomatoes. I would just buy canned tomatoes, make it easy. What's courgette aubergine? I don't know what those two are. Are you from Australia? Put a little wine in there. Linda wants meat. I've got some meatballs in the freezer, and I'm going to make some sauce. I've heard about that, Donna. She said that she's can't remember where she learned it, using radishes and making them like you would potatoes instead of potatoes. I've never tried it. Zucchini. Oh, yeah. Well, you could put anything you want and stuff. Okay. Well, fresh or in season. I've never used fresh either, honestly. I've always used canned, um, either like chopped, um, what do they call it? Crushed tomatoes. And I always put up, saute onions with olive oil and oregano and garlic and um, basil and let that cook and then add the tomatoes. And always put in a can of tomatoes paste, which thickens it. What's happening at the airport? Yeah, canned is easier. Like all you need is depending on how much you're making, but like a can of tomato paste and a couple of big cans of tomatoes. And fresh basil is always good too. Of course, we got to raising my hand. I'm so proud of Kathy, and I really do want to get on board. I just haven't started, and I think starting is the hardest. Parmesan cheese and wine goes really good in a fresh tomato sauce. That's cute, Marilyn. Oh, yes, nothing like good Italian food, really. I think it's one of my favorite kinds of food. That and Asian. I love anything with ginger and curries and lime and wow, that's a major trip. Where are you now? Hi, Dee Dee. Grandmaster Yoda, where are you residing in? I know, me too, Linda. I didn't eat. Oh, she's doing really good. I can't believe she's off all her medication and feeling good. She's real strict. I mean, she does not eat any bread or any potatoes or anything starchy or uh, she's just really sticking to it. And it's working for her. It really is. I don't know if I could be that strict to myself. Thing about it is I start to think, well, geez, what do I have that's exciting and delicious and fun and what can I look for? And it's usually food. Like we go out somewhere and you go to dinner and that's a big deal. Food. And I'm getting upset because they're charging so much for water too. Yeah, Kathy's eating very little fruit. She eats a lot of salads, vegetables, eggs, lots of eggs. She does eat some chicken. I mean, she'll eat meat. I don't think they eat a lot of meat, but I think she's, doing that. And so, it's working for her really good. Your dog eats rice and sandwiches. Well, if I gave my dog some sandwiches, they probably would eat them. My dogs are eating pretty darn healthy. We do have a lot of different kinds of cookies for them, but they don't get a lot. And they get like some sort of beef and vegetables that's been ground up in the blender once it's cooked, or chicken. Sometimes I'll put rice or pumpkin, depending on their how their poop's looking, because I like to keep it easy to pick up. Oh man, I am so like, I mean, really, I don't even know what to say. I have not much happening. I don't know. Did anybody watch King Charles, his address to the nation? I thought he did really well. Very articulate and his speech was really good. Hey, by the way, it was totally Kathy's birthday yesterday. I got that message on Facebook and I thought about her. Yeah, life is very precious. Very precious. You guys celebrated? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I thought of her and I guess on Facebook you never die on Facebook. It just keeps going. Yeah, Kathy's intermittent fasting. She only eats between noon and 6. Now, I stay up late. I stay up like 2 a.m. every day. Sometimes 3 a.m., sometimes less, sometimes 1:30, but mostly I'll say 2:30. So I have to make if I do intermittent fasting, I'd have to start my food at like 3 in the afternoon because I'm up so late. Okay, Yoda, you have a wonderful safe trip and we'll be here on Friday. Come say hello again. It is hard alone. When I lived with Kathy, I lost 64 pounds once, living with going to a clinic called LA Weight Loss Clinic, but it didn't last forever. Nothing does. Yeah, if you want to see those versions, just go on YouTube. They've got all of it on there. Yeah, Kathy passed away last year. So that's why I said something, because it was her birthday. Your mom's Facebook's still okay, Yoda. Bye. Have a safe trip. I thought I'd leave it alone as long as people wish her happy birthday in heaven. Aw. That's what you did, Doreen? She said my husband's Facebook was put as a remembrance. I don't know what that really means, but you can, okay, Dogwoman says you can memorialize a Facebook page of a deceased loved one. Arrah. Woof. That's not a woof, that's a cry. Listen to her. What? 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 It is hard, JJ. Me too. I've done the same. Just a minute, you guys. What do you want? What do you want? Speak. Oh, that's so sad. Pathetic. Really? Oh, honey, it's okay. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. She talks a lot, doesn't she? Oh, that's Lily Tart. Yeah, that was Lily. Here. Rosie is right below me in a doggy bed. Usually Rosie's up there and Lily's down here, but today Lily got the chair. That's the dog chair. God, really? You want a cookie? What do I got for you? Rosie's very aware of cookies. The TV's on, but it's, it's off. Sound off. Look, Lily, cookie. Rosie, you want a cookie? Oops, there it is. I'm picking it up with my toes. There. Lily came too. There. I gave them 2 each. Yeah, dogs, they know the word cookies. Yeah, it's always when I'm on camera here. Then she's like, okay, I want to. Yes, Donna, Kathy was our good friend. She had a YouTube channel for a long time. The world. Yeah, so you have to really just think of it as a blessing. If you get up in the morning, your eyes are open, you're okay. My friend on Second Life just said, "You didn't log in. Are you okay?" I'm telling him I'm okay. Oh, it's nice to have friends, though. Good to have friends. I don't tell them about my channel. That's my business. Did I miss somebody? Hi, Joy. Yeah, if I missed you, let me know because I'll say hello again. I hate to miss anybody. So, what else can we talk about tonight? We got the Queen. She's in. She's going to be. She won't be buried until the 19th. So, what is your favorite RVDebs song? Yours is small town in Texas. Hi, Lola. I could sing a song. Welcome. I know. I don't know either, Doggo Ben, but they do. You like the Alabama song? I don't think so, Timothy. I don't think that's happening on Second Life. When I was in Alabama, okay, I'll do the Alabama song first, just because why not, right? And I remember looking up in the sky when I was in Alabama outside of my travel trailer, my little RV, and seeing a beautiful yellow moon. And I just came up with this song. Hi, Jenny. Beware, I'm going to sing a song I wrote a cappella. Yellow moon over Alabama. Evening sweet scent is filling the air. Parked my rig at the I can't even remember the words. Parked my rig at the Hilltop RV Park in Alabama, sweet Alabama. Sun comes up and the sky is blue. Fields of cotton and wildflowers too in Alabama, sweet Alabama. Oh, what a joy it is to feel freedom. Spread your wings and be free. Oh, what a joy it is to feel freedom. I feel free. Didn't know that I would stay so long. Long enough for me to write this song about Alabama, sweet Alabama. It is a beautiful place. It really is. And I remember feeling free because I had just left Florida with all my heartaches of losing my husband and just finally on the road in my little trailer, getting out of Florida. And I was very grateful and I felt free for the first time. I sounded like crap tonight, but thank you. Hey, I'll take thumbs up, you guys. I really will. Look, I have myself a back scratcher. I bought them at Amazon. I gave one to Kathy and Mark, and one for me. That's what I needed to just scratch my back. See, Timothy, I don't feel that way like you do. I don't feel like that toward my trailer. I'm happy to get that trailer off of their property. It's not being used. Someone needs to use it. And that's how I feel. Thank you, Dee Dee. It doesn't hurt to give thumbs up in case you guys are just hanging out. It's very simple and it makes me happy. It makes me think, okay, everybody's giving me a thumbs up. I'm going to continue doing this because I can tell you that it'd be so easy not to do live streams. It would be simple. I just wouldn't, but I know that you guys like them, really. So that's why I do them. And it's a habit I'm now into, and I don't mind doing them either. It's kind of fun. I never know what's going to happen. I don't plan a lot. I fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. But I have things to do on Second Life, just like I do on, I read, when I watch videos for a while and then I get on Second Life. Um, Hold on, I'm saying good night. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I'm trying to do better. Hi, Marianne. I'm trying to do better, more videos, and I'm doing okay. I did better the last couple weeks, haven't I? I mean, I'm getting back. And if I can get into painting and showing you my paintings, it makes me even more happy. When I get off here, I'm going to make myself a big salad. I got a mix of cabbage and raisins and sunflower seeds. And I think there's all kinds of veggies in it. And I like a good salad. I made a really good salad the other night. I had a whole can of artichoke hearts, and I just drained them and cut them in half and stuck them in the salad. You are a hard habit to break, Tart. So this is I don't know. It's been a strange day anyway. I gotta say. I like a lot of kinds of dressing, but I usually make my own. And what I do is I squeeze a whole lemon and I use either avocado oil or olive oil. I usually put in salt and pepper and garlic, sometimes basil and Parmesan cheese, and just mix it all up. And so it's like lemon and oil. I love a good lemon oil. If I don't have lemon and oil, then I'll use balsamic and olive oil, and same thing. So that's what I like. Thank you, Lynn. Well, I know that's why I'm doing them, because people tell me that they really do enjoy them. But and I'm on Second Life, and I tell people I'm doing a live stream. I think people can put two and two together, if they're smart. Like I told this person who is a friend of mine now that I went and saw the Beatles 3 times. Now, if I'm in my 50s, how could I see the Beatles 3 times? Right? So I kind of gave it away. But, Lost on Lamb. Lola says we had a barbecue for lunch today, and I thought of you, Deb. That place you and I went that was not so good. Come back. I found a better spot. I'm going to be coming back soon. I'm hoping to make a little trip to that area. Yeah. It could be the changeover of the weather. Is Bill leaving? Bill, don't you dare leave yet. Did the Phillies win? That's what I want to know. Well, since the Beatles broke up in 52 years ago, it's highly unlikely that you saw them and are in your 50s. Exactly, Maryland, honestly. So I 2 and 2 is 4. The video when driving around Texas are fascinating to me. It's so different than anywhere I've been except for Mississippi. I enjoy them, plus visiting with you while you drive. Thanks, John. Yes, they did. Yay, the Phillies won. Okay, Bill, go sleep. Go rest your body. Jenny, where do you live at now? I live in Texas, in a very small town in West Central Texas, in the middle of nowhere. I'm 100 miles to go to McDonald's. Okay, maybe more. right around there. But I mean, low light. I trap myself by just talking about myself. Yeah, Texas. I'm not a Texan. I was born in Buffalo, New York, and when I was about 5, my dad and mom decided they were leaving Buffalo, and they were starting off a new life in Los Angeles, California. So we all took our first trip across country. My dad loved to travel too. He's like me. Um, and we wound up in Los Angeles, and I stayed in California till I was about like 24, 23, 24. And then I broke up with a husband when I was young. I got married 21. And my dad's like, he was such an instigator in my life. He goes, "Hi, Dana." He goes, "Deb, you got your cousin Maxine in Clearwater, Florida. Why don't you, I'll send you out there and get away from, getting a divorce and stuff." I was a baby Beatle fan. That's right. Yeah, so I went to New York, from Buffalo, New York to California, and then right in my early 20s, I was shipped off to Clearwater, Florida, where I stayed until about 6 years ago. My husband passed away from cancer, which is a terrible, terrible disease, and I sold everything, bought a trailer. This is a short version, and away I went. And here I am the reason I'm here is because my dear friend and sister and her family, they're all transplants. Nobody's from Texas. They all moved over here and I followed. Our town has about 1,150 people. Yeah, you're a Texan, Lola. Definitely. So I don't know what I am anymore. I'm not a Texan. I live here, pay taxes in Texas, my tag's on my car. So I'm a Texan when it comes to that. I always felt like I was a California girl. I guess, spending my youth and all the way up to my 20s, it made me who I am. Even when I lived in Florida, where I lived a long time, I never really felt like a Floridian. My best friend Kathy, she's a Floridian. She was born in Miami. Oh, Dana, that's so nice of you to share that. Thank you so much. You went to the Margarita Avocado Festival in Morro Bay. That's such a nice area. See how fortunate you are, Dana, to be able to be in that beautiful area of California. And I'm so glad that somebody noticed your necklace. You feel like a Colorado girl. Okay. Yes, she was on the throne when I was born. My whole life, she was Queen Elizabeth. You never lived in Colorado, but you felt like you were like that was home. Sometimes you can do that. You could go somewhere and go, I could live here. I feel like I've lived here. And maybe we did. Yeah. Yeah. I think I did spend my formative years in Los Angeles. Actually, um, for the first 10 years that we were there, I mean, I really was a Valley girl, San Fernando Valley in California. But when I turned 15, my parents moved to Los Angeles, to the other side of LA, to West Hollywood, literally Hollywood. We could see the Hollywood sign right from our apartment building. And they were managers of the apartment building. So they moved there for free rent, I guess. Um, and So that was West Hollywood. I went to Hollywood High. Um, it was a crazy upbringing, actually. Yeah, Sunset was just like Sunset Strip's here. Let's say this line, okay, wait a minute. We'll do it this way. Sunset's a really long street. Sunset goes from downtown LA to the beach. It's a long drive. So this is Sunset. And right in here is Hollywood. Right in here. West Hollywood. So it's this way because the beach is west. And see how my finger is? Well, that's a street. I was right at the next street down from Sunset. Did I used to smoke pot? Yes, Greg. I was definitely a pot smoker. Hi, Gary. Yes. Good old marijuana. Yeah, so Sunset Boulevard was like my stomping grounds, you know? And I remember at 15, my dad used to sell cars and he'd sold Chrysler Plymouth for years. And I had a little Ford Falcon that he bought me. And I would ride that sucker all the way to the beach and back and forth at 15 and 16. The Whiskey A Go-Go was right around. I mean, the Whiskey A Go-Go is probably a half a mile from where I lived. Yeah, because Sunset's up here and it's a hill. Sunset down to the Santa Monica Boulevard's like the next main intersection. And I lived right in between Sunset and Santa Monica. It was a cool place to grow. I mean, it was, I didn't realize at the time that it was a cool place. But I look back now and I mean, like, wow, And the people were really interesting. I mean, my parents were the managers, so I got to really know people. Yeah, the Whiskey A Go-Go, I think, is still there. Certainly isn't. It's not the same as it used to be, but then again, is anything the same as it used to be, right? And I remember the psychedelic shops in the 60s and going in and flash black lights and posters and yeah. I lived there in West Hollywood from 1965 to 1974. Right around that. I mean, actually, that's pretty much it. Wow, Dee Dee, you were there too, huh? Well, yeah, because it's not a big place, Whiskey A Go-Go. And the Troubadour was close to me too. That was another very famous place. And Ciro's, there was a lot of cool and do you remember I don't only the older people will remember a show on TV called 77 Sunset Strip. And it was 77 Sunset Strip. 77 Sunset Strip. Yeah, it was like real cool. Marilyn, you remember that? Yeah, that was right up the street from where I lived. It was a very cool time. I'm going back, Gary. I'm going back. You remember too, Doreen? Yeah, 77 Sunset Strip. Kooky, lend me your comb. Remember that? That was part of it. Kooky, lend me your comb. 77 Sunset Strip. Let's look it up on Google. Hey, Google. Wait a minute. Hey, Google. Tell me when the show 77 Sunset Strip was playing.
According to Wikipedia, each episode was 1 hour long when aired with commercials. The show ran from 1958 to 1964.
Wow, just to 64. Okay. Wait a minute.
Here are the top search results.
A Warner Brothers television production.
77 Sunset Strip. 77 Sunset Strip. 77 Sunset Strip. glorified in song and fable. The most exciting people pass you by, including a private eye. 77 Sunset Strip. 77 Sunset Strip. 77 Sunset Strip. You meet the highbrow and the hipster, the starlet and the phony tipster. You find most
I wanted to hear if they had the kooky one. Cricket was the blonde girl. I don't remember Cricket, but I remember just enough. I mean, it only played till I was 14. So, but I remember it, because we lived on Sunset. We had just moved. Matter of fact, I guess it ran to 64, and then we moved there in 1965. That's pretty cool, right? Remember another show and this was a cool show because, what's it called? What was it called? It was called Name of the Game with Robert Stack. Do you remember that one? Right. Kooky, lend me your comb. Car 54, where are you? I remember that one too, of course. Anyway, that one Name of the Game with Robert Stack, when they did a whole episode in the front of my parents' this apartment building, and Robert Stack used my bedroom as a dressing room for him. Let me see if I can find information on Name of the Game. Hey, Google, look, tell me about Name of the Game, the TV show of the 60s.
According to Wikipedia, The Name of the Game is an American television series starring Tony Franciosa, Gene Barry, and Robert Stack, which aired from 1968 to 1971 on NBC, totaling 76 episodes of 90 minutes each.
So, Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. and Gene Barry, I also got to meet them too. Hey, Russell.
So,
thank you, Anne. Flipper, of course. Your husband was in a band called Eddie Munster. That's fun. Thank you, Ann Sat, for the thumbs up. I do appreciate the thumbs up very much. I have a lot of memories from living in Los Angeles and in Hollywood. I went to a party at Liberace's house when I was very young, though. Hello, Russell. Yeah, I was just singing 77 Sunset Strip, and I found it. Good old Google, What did we do without Google? I feel like I have all the knowledge in the world right in my phone. Eddie Munster, of course, he was the kid. So now that we've gone down memory lane, Liberace, yeah. I didn't see him, but there was a huge party, and I got to run around the house with my sisters because they were older than me. It's on YouTube, Kooky. Eddie Munster had a band, and the real Eddie Munster. That's interesting. Hey, Google, Eddie Munster band.
I found this on the web.
Let's see what we got here. Eddie Munster Band. Is your husband in that? You know, anything is, you can see anything. Really. Well, was your husband in that picture in that band? You like Lurch. That's funny. Lurch. Facebook is not down. The Widow Peak they put on. You like Thing. Isn't Thing the hand that crawled around? Oh, well, that was the Eddie Munster Band that I just showed you. Well, you guys, it's been fun. I do an hour. That's plenty for me. You met the guy that played the Thing. You like to watch the organ playing themselves. Cousin It. Good memories, kiddos. That's got to be a good picture. I'd love to see that. Put that on your channel. Thank you, Dane. I'm so glad you got to have a good time for me. Have a good time for me. Russell's tall like Lurch. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming. No, Facebook's not down. Right now you're talking about? Let me see. Let me check. It's not down. I see it. We all need the Thing. Well, thanks you guys for joining me tonight. I will see you back on Friday night, and look for some more shorts and all that stuff from me. Give me a thumbs up tonight if you have it on your way out. I really do appreciate the company, and love you all. Peace out. Thank you. You too.